Hey, Husker Nation. Welcome to another video from Just Two Dudes. My name's Louie.
My name's Seth.
I'm the dad.
I'm the son.
Alright, today we're going to talk about the quarterback race.
Right.
Coming out of spring ball, kind of where it's at and where it's going. But today we have a special guest. His name's David. David, come on in.
What's up, Husker Nation?
This is our friend David. He's a friend of the family. And we're going to get him on the video here.
Yeah.
Okay, the quarterback race. Basically, it's a three-man race right now. It's Zach Lee, Cody Green,
Yep.
and Taylor Martinez. I'm going to start off by saying I think it's all smoke and mirrors. I think it's all bull crap that the coaching staff's come up with to give the media something to write about. Zach Lee is the 100% clear-cut starter. Everyone else is just competing for the backup role. That's how I'm going to start off. Seth, how do you feel about it?
Well, I agree with you that I think Zach Lee should be the starter. I think he proved last year, and everybody knows he was hurt now, and the fact that he still went out there, still competed, and he did lead us to victories. I mean, there were times where the offense had to make drives at the end of games, and he found ways for whatever. I mean, he found ways to do it. And I do agree with you. It basically is a race for the backup job right now.
So you think Zach Lee's the
Yes.
starter? Okay,
I think he should be.
What do you think?
Personally, I've never been sold on Zach Lee. At the beginning of the year, he wasn't hurt, and we still won by ridiculous amounts of points, but they're powder puff teams.
And that was the Sun Belt Conference.
The Sun Belt Conference.
Yeah.
So, but when I was watching the game, I noticed that I didn't think his throws were ever that accurate. A lot of his throws were behind receivers, or he was missing easy throws, in my opinion, and receivers were making plays.
Okay, but in the it's kind of known that by that time, did he get hurt in the second game or the fourth game?
He got hurt in the Virginia Tech game, which would have been our third game.
Okay, it's kind of known that, gosh, and even in that game, he missed some.
Right.
Really
Well, he got hurt early on in the second quarter, and ever since then it was horrible. But you can excuse a quarter and a half. Your first start on the road, big game, Virginia Tech, Blacksburg, Virginia. That's not a place where a lot of first-time starting quarterbacks on the road would succeed.
Right, unless you're a Texas quarterback coming into Memorial Stadium, which they seem to do very well. Okay, so you're not sold on Zach Lee. Do you think that Taylor Martinez or Cody can take his starting job away from him?
No, I do not. I'm not sold on Zach Lee. I don't I hope to God that he comes in and steps up and plays well, but I really don't think he's a championship quarterback.
Okay. I've stated in earlier videos that I don't think Cody Green will ever start here at the University of Nebraska.
Right.
I am well aware he's already started 2 games. I kind of feel that was by default.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, in the spring game, I saw some marvelous throws by him.
Yes.
He's got a little bit of, at times he's a cross between Eric Crouch and the old Colorado quarterback Darian Hagan, where he'll throw one beautiful ball and the next will be a wobbly ball that's 20 yards over the wide receiver's head.
Yeah.
Last year you saw all these bullet throws sailing over people's head, into the ground, in front of them, behind them. In the spring game, I saw a couple really nice touch balls in the bucket.
Yeah.
If some of you don't know what in the bucket means, that means that there's a small window where a guy is guarding a wide receiver and your receiver's running like this and you got a safety up here. You've got to get it in the bucket. Yeah. And I saw him do that a couple times.
And there was 2 throws that I want to mention here. He threw one off his back foot with pressure. A beautiful ball to Niles Paul. Now, Niles made a great catch over Prince Amukamara, but that throw was still right there. And I think me and you were literally shocked at the throw he made.
Yeah, I had to look and make sure
that it was Cody Green.
Yeah. Because really good.
That deep post he threw to Will Henry, that was a beautiful ball. Yeah. That was beautiful. But as he just said, which I agree with, So there's some flashes of Cody Green.
Yeah, I can actually see some things.
There's
now.
some flashes. So he's obviously, I think it's safe to say he's made improvements from last year, but I don't know if it's enough to challenge Zach. I don't think it will be.
Okay, coming in, how do you see Taylor Martinez?
In my opinion, Taylor Martinez has more of a chance to start over Cody Green. I don't know about next year or about this incoming year, but I could see Taylor Martinez stepping up and actually beating Cody Green at the starting QB position next year.
After Zach Lee leaves.
I don't ever see, like, I was sold on Cody Green when he came in, but I've never seen him get comfortable in that pocket.
Yeah.
He just doesn't seem to have it mentally. Like, he has all the skills, but it just seems like, you know, he doesn't have that presence in the pocket that you want your quarterback to have.
And the thing about him is when he came in, we were told that this guy had a lot of speed.
Literally Vince Young all over him.
And when Zach Lee runs, Zach Lee gets more yards than Cody does.
Yes.
And Taylor Martinez gets way more yards than
Taylor Martinez,
Cody does.
bottom line, is more explosive. And I think that's the direction that we're wanting to go with the offense anyways.
Oh, yeah.
This Taylor Martinez, I think, showed pretty good command of the offense in the spring game. I think the players played pretty hard for him, and that's kind of a big thing for me is if the other 10 guys respond to you leading them. And I think they responded to him.
Which, it's a little off topic, but what we always talk about with the whole Sam Keller fiasco, we think that was a big part of it. Those 10, they might have known Joe Gans was better, but, of course, the C word
made the promise to Sam Keller, if you come here,
and his father.
Yeah, if you come here, the starting job is yours after you sit out your year.
And we thought that the big reason why Joe Gans had success was because the other 10 players on the field wanted to make plays for him, wanted to throw blocks, wanted to sell out for catches, things like that.
Well, the thing about Taylor Martinez is when this guy takes off, he's gone. And he actually makes people miss. And Cody Green seems to get 4 and 5 yards, and Cody Green's this great big guy with good speed, but he does not pick up yards.
He does.
Zach Lee later on in the year against Kansas and Colorado and even Arizona, when he was getting I don't know if he was ever getting healthier. Well, probably as the season went along.
No, definitely in the Holiday Bowl.
Yeah, he was running very well, and that's supposed to be Cody's strong suit, but it's not happening.
I'm just gonna wrap things up for me.
I was gonna ask you.
I'm gonna
I was gonna ask you for your top 3 depth chart coming in to Big 12 play.
And the quarterbacks?
Yeah. Well, we think it'll be.
Well, okay. Well, this is kind of what I was just getting at. Is I do think Cody Green will be the backup quarterback to Zach Lee, but I think Taylor Martinez. I think Taylor Martinez will get more snaps. Here's why: the Wildcat, the evolution that we're going to with the Wildcat. I think Taylor Martinez will get so many snaps in the Wildcat. At least I hope so.
Yeah.
Especially if we have a year like last year where, let's face it, the offense couldn't move the ball to save their life.
Right.
I think if that's the case, you need to plug him in just to see what the kid can do.
I got Zach Lee, clear-cut number 1.
Yes, same here.
Cody number 2, and Taylor Martinez number 3. How do you see it? And we got
Zach Lee number 1, even though I'm not completely sold on him. I got Cody Green number 2. Just because of experience, and then Taylor Martinez number 3 coming in the Wildcat, and I think that's a great opportunity for him to prove that he could be the number 2 quarterback or step in and make big plays.
All right, guys, so we're going to let you go for now, but remember, we don't always know what you want us to talk about. You got to leave us some comments here, and we'll get videos posted in a day or two, anything you want us to talk about. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.
See ya.